Now let's examine the Siberian Husky's neck and body. Here again, balance and moderation are the guidelines. The neck is medium in length, arched and carried proudly erect as the dog stands at attention. See how the neck blends gradually into the shoulders. When the dog is trotting, the neck is extended so that the head is carried slightly forward. This neck, however, appears too short and thick, which is a fault. The head seems almost to sit on the shoulders. This correct neck blends smoothly into well-laid-back shoulders. Good layback and musculature are essential for performance. The upper arm is about equal in length to the shoulder blade and angles slightly backward from point of shoulder to elbow. It should never be perpendicular to the ground. From the front, you can see the clean, taut lines of the shoulders. There should be no bulging, heaviness, or looseness of shoulder. This dog's shoulders, on the other hand, are too heavy and are incorrect. What about this dog's shoulders? They're too straight and should be faulted. Straight shoulders or upper arms will hamper the dog's efficiency on the trail. Loose or slack shoulders are also faulty. The chest is deep and strong. The deepest point should be just behind and level with the elbow. The chest should not be too broad. This chest width is correct, allowing enough room for heart and lung function, but not so wide that the dog's efficiency of movement will be hampered. See how the rib cage is rounded but not barrel-shaped. This dog's chest is too deep and too wide. His rib cage is also barrel-shaped and should be faulted. Slab-sidedness, although less prevalent in the breed, should also be faulted. This dog's chest is correct, with about a hand's breadth between the forelegs. The forelegs are parallel and straight, with elbows close to the body and turned neither in nor out. There is good, strong bone, not round, but oval. Bone is substantial, but never coarse or heavy. From the side, the pasterns are slightly slanted, with a strong, flexible joint. This dog's weak pasterns are faulty. There is too much slope. Feet are oval in shape, but not long. They are medium in size, compact, and well furred between toes and pad. The pads themselves are tough and thickly cushioned. Because of the variety of terrain over which the Siberian must work, there is some variation in the shape of the foot. This cat-like foot and this longer, looser hare foot are not correct. This oval shape is desired. Proper leg-to-body proportions are crucial for the hard work that is the Siberian's traditional function as a sled dog. The length of leg from elbow to ground is slightly more than the distance from elbow to top of withers. Dew claws on forelegs may be removed. This dog's legs appear to be too short. The Siberian's body is characterized by a straight, strong back with a level top line from withers to croup. It is of medium length, neither too cobby nor slack from excessive length. Note, too, the slight tuck-up. The Siberian Husky should be somewhat rectangular in appearance, with the distance from point of shoulder to end of pelvis being slightly longer than the distance from withers to ground. The loin is taut and lean, with strong muscling. Muscling over the loin should never give the impression of a roached back, seen here. This bitch's excessive length of back and loin contribute to the weak top line, seen here. What about this dog's top line? It's sloping rather than level and is also incorrect. This dog's top line and underline are correct. Note again the slight tuck-up. The top line is level and merges with a slightly sloping croup. This dog's tail and tail set are correct. This well-furred fox brush tail is set on just below the level of the top line. The fox brush-shaped tail of the Siberian Husky is one of the most cherished characteristics and serves a useful purpose. It is used as a rudder when he works, and it serves to cover the dog's nose as he rests and protects him against the cold. The tail is usually carried in a graceful sickle curve over the back. The tail does not curl to either side of the body, nor does it snap flat against the back. The hair on the top, sides, and bottom of the tail is of medium length, giving it the appearance of a round brush. How would you evaluate this dog's tail? It's set too low due to a steep croup. This flat croup with high-set tail is also incorrect. And this tail is too tightly curled and should be severely faulted. A trailing tail like this is normal for the Siberian when he is working or in repose. In the show ring, the dog may gait with his tail either trailing or curved gracefully over the back. Either tail carriage in these circumstances is equally correct. When the dog is standing, the tail may be up or down. The hindquarters should exhibit well-muscled, powerful thighs like these. The stifles are well bent, and the hock joints are well defined and set low to the ground. From the rear, the hind legs are moderately spaced and parallel. The feet should point straight ahead. Muscling is extremely important in a working dog, and judges should feel for it in the ring. These sickle hocks are incorrect. The lack of flexion at the hock, best seen when the dog is moving, can be a severe problem when it comes to a long day's work. This is faulty. These cow hocks are equally faulty. This dog is too straight in stifle. This dog has correct rear angulation. See how the hocks are on a line just behind the point of buttocks. Note that dew claws on rear legs must be removed.